For this final, I will be analyzing George Lucas's Star Wars, which was released in May of 1977, using Campbell's Hero Cycle. And the Hero Cycle is basically the thought that there's this underlying structure to myths and religions, and in this case, the plot line for a movie. Section 1 of the Hero Cycle is Departure. There is the call to adventure, which would be Luke discovering Princess Leia's message on R2-D2. The refusal of the call, which comes from the conflict between the hero deciding whether he wants to leave his ordinary life to go on this adventure, would be Luke's conflict with his uncle on whether he needs to stay and help with the harvest. The supernatural aid, or Obi-Wan, rescues Luke from the Sand People, and the crossing of their first threshold would be escaping Tatooine after they hire Han. The belly of the whale, or an impossible situation, would be the trash compactor, where there seems to be no hope, but they find a way out.
What an incredible smell you've discovered! What?
The second section of Campbell's Hero Cycle is Initiation. It starts with the Road of Trials, which is lightsaber practice or Luke discovering how to use parts of the Force. And then the meeting with the goddess, which is obviously Princess Leia. The temptation away from the true path. Although it's not very present in this movie, Luke is tempted by the dark side in the next two movies to come. His atonement with his father, although not in this movie, happens later when Darth and Luke reconcile. The becoming godlike state, or the apotheosis. Normally I would say it's when Luke becomes a Jedi, but because that doesn't appear in this film, I would say that it is after he's able to get the winning shot to destroy the Death Star. The ultimate boon would be the Death Star being destroyed, but again, you could take it as when Luke is able to get the shot. Part 3 of Campbell's Hero Cycle is the return. Now there's going to be a refusal of the return. This was a little bit hard for me to pinpoint down, but I would have to say it's earlier in the movie when Luke wants to stay to avenge Obi-Wan Kenobi. The magic flight, which would have to be the flight during the last battle. And in this magic flight there is a rescue from without, which would be when Han saves Luke in flight from Darth Vader. And the crossing of the return threshold was when the Millennium Falcon destroys the pursuing TIE fighters. Master of the Two Worlds is the victory ceremony at the very end. And the freedom to live, the rebellion is victorious over the Empire. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it.